Just had an increase on my level, so I'll just put that in a second. Welcome back. Let me let's welcome people back. I just changed the. That's a bit better, slightly better. Just wait for people to come back in. Oh, it's fun time today. It's all kinds of fun, isn't it? I'm moving the mic a little bit away. Domo arigato, Mr. Elgato. Sorry. I don't know why I look up there because the camera's there. You know, for some reason I look at my picture because I find myself very attractive. So I should be looking at you straight down the camera like that and going, "Hello." Now I usually got a little bit closer, but that would involve me getting up and adjusting it and pulling it closer. And you know that is far beyond my capabilities. So we just wait for Ghost, Brooksy Cat, and a pile of others to come in. Yeah, why is I act more stupid when the camera's on? Yeah, don't do the camera next time, Ray. Kind of gets in the way. But you know, you watch J-Day and she's serious and she never looks at herself. Apart from the odd occasion, she'll go, yeah, I think she's going to do something. Yeah, occasionally like that. So we'll just see if they come in before we increase the action. And I'll look, see what we have on. Now, I don't think I can do any more on destruction. So let's see. Gandalf, what would he be good at? Enchanting, probably. Let's have a look at that. Enchantments are 40% now. Yes, we do want that. Soul gems provide extra magicka. That'd be a good one. Skill enchantments on armor are 25%. I like that. Enchantments on weapons. Oh, this is a good one. I'm going to go with that one for now, and then we'll do probably that one or that one after. Because yeah, once we can put it on armor, then we can enchant our armor and increase our resistance. It's kind of scary when you get to this screen, isn't it? Always kind of scares me a little bit. So now I've got to know how long was the first stream? Well, it started at 3 o'clock. Hello, Harry. Hello, Harry. How are you? You're finally seeing me in all my ugliness. I got a neck brace on. Yeah, I had 2 whiplashes years ago. Some idiot who obviously thinks that when it's pouring down with rain, my brakes work as if it's a dry day. Obviously, it doesn't. It probably the braking time needs to increase by about 3 times in the wet, and I felt the full force of it. And I should have worn a neck brace for about the next week. Probably, my neck would not be in such a bad state it is now. So while I'm streaming, I usually put it on, and that makes it means I can stream a little bit longer, and I recover quicker afterwards, which is nice, isn't it? And it's almost like I've got a little scarf around my neck, keeping me warm. Hey, hello, well met, guys. I'm waiting for you to come back in. Right, now we've got you both back in. Let's continue this onslaught because this guy is still here. Now, the best way to do this guy, of course, is flames. Because obviously it's frost. Something going on to my left, and I'm very low on health. So it's either our dear Lydia trying to whack the living daylights out of somebody, or it's somebody trying to attack me. Oh no, it's still this guy. Now it's a battle of the mages here. Voldemort against Harry Potter. Who's gonna win? I think it's me. Oh man, that was exciting. Any Harry Potter fans here? Oh, he's got a fish. And this is the beauty of Skyrim. You can do this. And we can look at the fish. Yet again, another feature you can't do in other games. You can do this with, like, you know, artifacts that you pick up, you know, little collectibles. But in this game, you can do everything. So you can go to my weapons and I can look at it. I could go to this and everything in my inventory I can look at in high detail. And it doesn't even tell you can do this, because it doesn't say there, oh, press this button to zoom in. But if you push the right stick down, if you push this one down on your controller, okay, actually it's doing it the wrong way. So it's actually showing, because the camera is reversed, it's actually the right controller. If you push down on it, you go into this zoom mode and you can look at every item that you possess, even the keys. Which is another fantastic part of this game. This game is amazing. It's looking dated, that's the only thing, it's now looking dated, but you know, the special edition has improved it. Has brought the textures up, you know, much sharper. So, and that was done purely for the VR, so that when you go into VR, it's not going to look really sick and horrible. Because, you know, with low textures in VR, you know, it would have looked even worse if you're looking at it close up. Because in VR, you can practically go right up against this thing. Oh yeah, I know. But no, yeah, but Ghost, if you play this on a PC, you can do the same thing on that. Every feature you can see now, you can do on the PC version. So it doesn't just apply to consoles; it applies to PC as well. For some reason, I took the plate. So yeah, you can do it on PC. And I've got it on PC as well, and it does play at higher resolution. And you can put hundreds of mods on that. Right, now I've got to find the right way. But yeah, you literally can do. Oh yeah, sometimes when you get like go up, or you know, you're not quite level. Sometimes the map doesn't show. Like now, it kind of gets a bit confused. But once you get to sort of like another floor like this, then it kind of works again. I tell a lie. Yeah. Obviously, this is a funny one. Yeah, occasionally it goes a bit funny, but you see this thing here is filled in. So this is the quest that the Queen gives you at in Solitude. She asks you to go and sort out a problem for her, and then I can become a Thane, and I will be able to purchase a house. So we could do that one now. Actually, I'm only going to pick up stuff to sell because we don't pick up everything. Now most people pick up all the junk, but and I was a great hoarder in my day. I really was. Oh, here's a chest, by the way. Now that is a nice one. Not only are they good to sell, but you can disenchant those spells off of there and put them onto your own. Now you got to get your enchantment skill up to a nice high level to get really high level ones. But yeah, that is worth taking. It might push me over the edge. No, it won't. And there's also some goodies in here. Oh, and that is worth 600. We'll probably only get about 200, but again, that is worth picking up. Now, I might be able to go a bit slower. Oh no, if we're right on our way or just fractionally below. What's up, Lydia? Got trouble with the old step there. That's it. You teleport yourself away. So we're going to go back to the Queen. This will open. Now I've had the odd bug where this does not open. What's that? Close to overloaded now? In what way? What's close to overloaded? Oh me, yeah, oh sorry, yeah, me, yeah. Sorry Coast, yeah, you mean me, yeah. Yeah, I am, yeah. I am, you know, I've only got to go half over now, and I won't be able to, you know, I won't be able to move, or I'll move very slowly. In Oblivion, you actually, yeah, see, once I pick that up, I'm gone. But it doesn't matter, because we can ask Lydia to pick it up. Lydia, you got a funny hat.
I've got your back.
Right, I can trade some stuff with you.
I am sworn to carry your burdens.
On the amazing follower tweets, you can actually tell her not to say that, because she always does that. I won't give her Franz Sizzler, did I? Yeah, see, if I take that off of her, then she won't use that magic anymore. But so we'll see if we can give her stuff. If it highlights, if it's not in white, if it's kind of like dull, that means she has reached the limit of her abilities. Actually, let's go with this sword for a bit. So let's arm ourselves with that one. Because this one, look, it burns 12 points, which is slightly better than mine. Okay. When killing undead, there is chance of a fiery explosion that turns or destroys nearby undead. So this is the sword to fight the Draugrs. If you go to any tomb, this is the ideal weapon. And again, we can come in and we can see this nice and close. All right. So let's give her. We could now give her that. And this is actually a one-handed weapon, which means we could use a shield. Although, why would I use a shield? I'll keep that though as a standby, because that does do more damage. Although not a lot more actually. So actually I will give it. No, Ray, you pressed the wrong button. So I will give her that. Let's see, what else? So yeah, if I give her that, she's gonna go. I'll give her the Sword of Dismay. See, I could give her one of these, because this will help her. You know, Magicka regenerates 25% faster. At the moment I've got that one because it reduces shouts. I mean, look, we'll sell these two. I mean, I could disenchant them, because then I'll get all three enchantments. The boots are lovely, so I don't want to get rid of those. And we'll give her that as well. That's made us a lot lighter.
Let's get
See,
going.
look at this lovely shining sword. And in VR, I can hold this right up to my face like that and explore, you know, explore it in great detail. And when you're in VR, you can hit somebody with this hand while casting a spell and moving it in any direction, which you can't do. You got to like aim at the person with both hands. But in VR, you can do them separately. So the VR is fantastic, and I love the VR on this game. And every now and again I'll play it. That's when Windows doesn't throw wobbly, because it frequently does, and sometimes it says it's not connected, or it's not connected to a USB port. But I beg to differ, because it's plugged into a USB 3. So you know, Windows. What do we do with Windows? And of course we can rotate these. Mind you, when the new consoles comes in, load times will be vastly decreased. Let's go back to our fire one in that one. See that I could just press a button, just use the D-pad, and I can flick between the two like that. Alright, and then I can go back to. Oh no, I messed it up. That's because I haven't favorited the weapon. Yeah, I haven't told it to be #1 weapon. That's what it is. So we go to our hotbar, freezing her in the process, and we now tell her that where is the. Yeah, trouble is I've got so many things on here now. What's it called? What's the sword? Oh, I haven't favorited it. Favorite it first, Ray. You got to favorite it first. Favorite it. Then it goes onto your hotbar as a Dawnbreaker, and then we press that to our left. We're going to make that #1, and then the fire and flames is going to be our #2. So then we can swiftly switch between the two, like that. Or we can go to both fire, or we can switch back to the sword. So it makes a nice quick switch between the two. So I reckon we could go to Solitude and do that mission, and we can complete it. And it is quite a nice one. And it's not like insanely difficult. I'm going to do a save, a manual one. Okay, so you'll lose me for a second. She sounds so happy to carry your stuff. Yeah, it's meant to be like that. Hang on, let me do the save first. We want that one, yeah. I want to overwrite that. Save it. Hopefully we still got a picture. Right. Yes, she sounds so happy. Yeah, that's the whole idea. Yeah, it's the one feature that she has is she's got that sarcastic. I'm sworn to carry your burdens, which you either love or you hate. I don't particularly like it, so I don't usually have her. I don't usually have her as my thane. I usually go for this lady that's at Solitude. Now we may as well walk there, because we're not that far away. I'll try and run though. Let's run there as fast as we can. Although I should put a marker, I suppose. Hang on. Whoa. Although, I mean, sometimes this marker doesn't work for some reason. Oh, I can go straight to it. Okay, I thought I hadn't been there yet. Obviously I have. Oh yeah, this is a very strange weapon. It's a flower. I can't remember the name of it now. In fact, if we can go here, we should be able to fast travel straight to the other place. Oh no, because we haven't been there yet. That's okay, Lydia. I'm sworn to Fussrodar you off the throat of the world. Yeah, that's right. That's right, Bruxy Cat. If you don't know what that means, Ghost, Fussrodar is the spell for unrelenting force. I'll show you that. So if we go to, yeah, you're probably not interested, and I don't blame you. Unrelenting force is force, balance, push, but the dragon name for that is Fussrodar. They all have a dragon, you know, the dragon, and that one, you know, they've all got, and apparently if you've got Connect, you can actually say Fussrodar and it will do the spell. Because Connect, you could do the voice spell. Yeah, do the voices. Or you could do Unrelenting Force. Both will work.
At the market.
And I've got Connect, and it is really good. It works a treat. And instead of me going up to Lydia and going, Lydia, come here, I want to look into, you know, I can do all that with my voice. I can say, Lydia, attack. So I can point my pointer at it and go, Lydia, attack, and she will attack. I can go, Lydia, I can look at the ground and go, Lydia, wait, and she'll wait there. You can do all that with your voice. Tremendous. Connect was rather good. That was probably the best use of Connect was in Skyrim. Again, what a fantastic, you know, another thing that Skyrim does that no other game did. Other games that used Connect, Mass Effect did, and you could do but the voice commands on that were very limited.
I swear to you, unnatural magics are coming from that cave. There are strange noises and lights. We need someone to investigate.
Then we will immediately send out a legion to scour the cave and secure the town. Hafingar's people will always be safe under my rule.
Your Eminence, my scrying has suggested nothing in the area. Dragon Bridge is under Imperial control. This is likely superstitious nonsense.
Perhaps a more tempered reaction might be called for?
Oh, yes, of course, you were right. Falk, tell Captain Aldous I said to assign a few extra soldiers to Dragon Bridge.
Thank you, Jarl Ellis.
Fine decision.
But about the cave?
I will have someone take care of the cave as well, Varnius. You can rest easy. You're dismissed.
Yoo-hoo! I will do it!
Be quick. I have little patience for mundane concerns.
I will do it. I know I'm dressed up like a assassin here.
Do you have
Perhaps
business with the court?
You have no idea the chaos in a household that has daughters called Alexa and Siri. Oh yeah. Yeah, Alexa can be a pain sometimes. Hello Alexa! Alexa, goodbye.
And I've seen Jarls come and go. This one only became Jarl because her husband died. She'll be replaced in a matter.
Feel free to return to
That's what they're talking about.
I am the Jarl's steward. If you have court business to tend to, you talk to me.
My work away.
Stop chatting, I'm trying to talk to this guy. I hear you're looking for some help with Wolf Skull Cave.
You mean the Dragon Bridge issue?
The news is the
I'll
same
be honest
as
with you.
the rest of the
I was planning to let that go. Varnius is a bit jumpy at the best of times.
Yeah, well, you better send me then.
There have been reports of weird happenings near Wolfskull Cave. Travelers disappearing, odd lights. I suspect wild animals, or perhaps bandits. I don't think it's worth our time with the war going on. But if you want to clear out the cave, I'll make sure you're repaid for your work.
That's fair enough. And I won't do the... Why is it called Wolfskull Cave? Wait for it.
The cave has a bad history. Long ago, Potema the Wolf Queen used it for necromantic rituals. That's where it got the name.
See?
That was over 500
years ago.
Nothing much down there now, but everyone's always convinced the cave is haunted.
See, so I thought I'd do that because we've got to set the scene for the cave. So something about a necromancer.
Please feel welcome in the Court of Solitude.
So let's go and do that one. In fact, let's change our armor because forgot who they are now. The Brotherhood, whatever. It is a nice kind of armor. You know, it's quite sleek. You know, quite nice. And nicely squished down to fit in our bag. Let's try and find something a little bit... Let's try the vampire armor. I mean, it's not quite as good. You know, must admit that's quite nice, you know, but let's try this one.
It's nearly time to collect taxes on your properties here in the city, Briley.
It's quite attractive.
We'll need to visit each home
right,
for
Lydia.
an assessment.
And that time again already?
You will only be with me for a short time.
Meet this evening and make
Sorry,
the arrangements.
I will only be with me for a short time. I'm maybe get another thing.
I beg your pardon.
Just think on that, and if you ever say, "I'm sworn to carry your burden," I will have to replace you. So you can stay until you stop saying it. And don't stand in front of me when I'm walking out of the door.
Spiel Stentor has a grasp of magical theory that I would never have expected from a human, even a Breton.
Really? Well, we've already been there, so we can fast travel there. So isn't that the beauty of Skyrim? I mean, normally I would walk, because if I see something on the way, I go, "Oh, hang on, there's a little cave over there, there's a little, you know," and I go and investigate it. And there's a lovely little... Yeah, these are a little bit tough. They take a hell of a swipe out of you. Bite or... like that. So, oh, sell me junk. Oh, I should have sold the junk. I would do that, Ghost. I forgot that. I can go here. Hang on, let's make sure I didn't sound any. I may have actually missed some stuff there. Hang on. Oh, the Sanguine Rose. That's it, the Sanguine Rose. You have no idea the chaos in the household that has daughters. Oh yeah, I saw that bit. Sounds like fun. Cousin? Okay, Google is banned from the house. He is a bit long-winded. He is a bit long-winded. So you're drunk. Fun facts about Dark Brotherhood armor. A full set gives a hidden armor bonus. Appears in active effects. Unupgraded by Smithy. Oh yeah. Some of them have got special. Yeah. Rating as dragon scale. Yeah. All that stuff to come. Dragon scale. I do like that armor. It's very nice. I gotta try and find it now. That is the clothing place. That is the... I believe this is the shop. I could be wrong. Bits and pieces. What time of day is it?
Wanderer like you must.
How do we find out? No, that's not it. Which is the wait button?
I'm afraid I'm too busy to hear.
Oh, I know. It's this one. Oh, it's 11 o'clock at night. Well, they've all gone. They've all closed. They close at 8:30 every day. Now 12 will be 11. So we want to take, I don't know, 3 hours off of that. Let's do 4 hours. Hang on. That's 2. Let's do 3 hours. That'll do. It's not affected by smithing, so upgrading it is limited. Oh yeah. I don't think you can do that.
Hands off.
Right. What's the time now? 8 o'clock. So we've got to go in 1 more hour. I like the look of dragon scale armor with the jagged crown. Oh yeah. So now the shops are open. They open at 8:30, I do believe, every day. It's a bit awkward because in the thing it only does every hour. It doesn't do half hours. So we have to go to 9 o'clock. Hello, Lydia. You are continuously in my way.
Biren
Hello,
said you got
Seema.
here just before the execution.
Hello, it's nice to see you
Must have been
again.
a lovely first sight.
Yeah, I would like to sell some stuff.
Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
You ought to get to know Lucan. He says the same thing. You get on well. Now we go down again to Frandalf the fair. Let's see if we've got anything to sell. Now I'm not sure if I've got anything to sell because I've given it all to Lydia. Sometimes they class that as it's stolen goods. That's one thing I wish they would fix in this game. Playing as a Khajiit, I'm wearing 3 pieces of headgear. A lovely Skyrim feature. Well done. Have you got a mod that allows you to have more than one? I'm gonna sell that one. She's gonna give me 500 for that. I mean, all right. I think it's about 1,000 odd. I think. I'm gonna sell anything that's got jewels in it. Although that she's only going to give me 4.
Come back to bits and pieces anytime.
I will. Thank you, Seema. Thank you. No mods. I was doing it on Xbox 360. It's to do with hair slots. Oh, okay. All right. Excellent. Oh yeah, I've played hundreds of hours on my main game. I think is.
If you're interested, traveler.
Who said that? Who just said that to me? I answered. Oh, it's this guy. And only certain equipment. Same bug works for Argonians. Right, okay. I forgot what I was going to say now. Jari, I know what you'll want me to do, and I'm not going to do it.
Spare some.
We've done that one with Susanna. Right, I think is there a second shop that we can sell our stuff? Can't remember now. I think that's the pub, is it? Oh, it's a bit awkward light here. Get a torch out, Ray. Hang on, get a torch out a second. Oh, that's a winking skeever. Don't ask why it's called the winking skeever. Because otherwise, you know. There is another place that sells stuff. Where is it? That's the that's the potions. That's bits and pieces. There's another one.
If you're heading to the Blue Palace, you might want to rethink that outfit.
We've done that with Susanna. So we'll miss that one. We can't. I want to kind of do different things. There's another guy up here. If he's up here, that is. There he is. Berend.
Seems there's
what have you got for sale?
Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage.
Bit of both, really. Nice of you to ask. Right. Now I may have to sell this kind of stuff now. Let's have a look. I might have to get it off of our friend here.
Return anytime.
Lydia, have you got anything stolen? If so,
here.
don't give it to me. Because we only, you know.
To carry your burdens.
Now you've upset me, Lydia. Because you're not allowed to say that. What did I say just now? Hey, what did I say? I said if you say that one more time, I might have to get rid of you. Yes, the armour that she's currently got on, that comes with her, and therefore I can't remove it. In fact, if you try to remove it, she'll just put it back on again. I did that once, and I thought, well, the only way to do it is to steal it from her, and I managed to steal it from her. But again, she still has one, so it's like you can never get rid of it. You can only get rid of it by replacing it with something else. She's, you know, she's funny like that.
Wanderer like you must have plenty of the finest weapons.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there, Baron. I'm sorry. Right, let's hope we can sell this, because sometimes, you know, it gets classed as stolen. We're gonna sell it. So that was worth what? 600? We're only getting half. It's a bit of a shame. I won't sell that because that kind of is the best armor so far. And that, Oh, if I wear that, that will do more damage. I'll probably sell this one because I don't need to worry about blocking because we are. I'll sell him the embalming tool and maybe the couple of plates. Where's the plate I picked up? He obviously doesn't. He doesn't buy plates.
It's safe.
Well, he's an armourer. Of course,
wear your armor.
I could turn this to leather, of course. So let's turn that into leather. Turn that into leather, and some leather strips because they're always handy at some point. So you can actually do the stuff. You don't just do it like in some games. Oh, I just go to a blacksmith. I can do it myself, and that increases my smithing skill at the same time. Marvellous. Thank you, Ghost, for reminding me for that. I'll do a quick save, and then we'll go to the map, and we'll do that. Oh yeah, by the way, did I say that I got an Elgato capture card today? It says, it did say it was used. It saved me about £40, saved me than buying the new one. But I opened it up with gloves on, of course, and got it all out and everything, and it looks absolutely brand spanking new to me, and it says from Amazon warehouse. So it could well be that somebody had it, sort of thought, oh, I can't get to grips with it or whatever, and then returned it in almost the same condition. It did say that it may have a couple of scratches on it, but I cannot see a scratch on it. Maybe Amazon, who really, I'll tell you what, Amazon have been fantastic to me. I've had Prime for a few years now, and a couple of times I've had a problem, and I haven't been able to send it back, because usually it's like, oh, you got to go to a post office. Oh my, what, of me or the game? It might be like the auto volume, although I think YouTube does a darn good job of keeping the volume quite right. I'll bring it in slightly, but I don't want to make it so I'm too loud, because obviously I want you to hear the game. Because game's more important than me. Right, so if you notice, the bodies are they're still dead, and the bodies are still here, and they remain here for a few more days. Maybe 3 or 4 days they will stay here. And maybe at some point some more people will come in. Ah, now we've hit the bug. Now, I thought this would have been fixed, but it's not. So we cannot do it now, because this here, I think this is the problem that happens if you take this bug, this quest, before you're given it. You cannot go down into that area there. So I thought this had been fixed. So it looks like it hasn't. Because the only way to get through this now is if you're on a PC, you can turn on the collision, turn off collision, fall through, and then immediately put it back on, and then you get through this bug. But yeah, if you so we can't actually do this now. Smell right pretty there, and a smell. Oh yeah, it will, guys. But yeah, everything is as we left it. We'll stay here for quite a few days. We've got steel arrows there, 8,800. That seems a remarkable amount of arrows. Where's Lydia, by the way? So it looks like that bug is still in the game. I thought that would have been fixed. It might be that if I go back out, God, you can see the brain thinking there, can you? Concentrated really hard. I wonder if I've got to do like come out of the game, do a save, and come back in. Whether that will fix it is a possibility. So it looks like we can't do this. Oh, which means I can't get lovely Yordis. So I thought that had been fixed, because I remember doing this once and it was fixed. But so that's a real shame, isn't it? Maybe we'll have to try that another time. So let's see what other quests we have. I'm trying to think, how long have I been going? Do you know, I haven't had my tea got a bit cold. I had some of it. I won't do that one yet. So I kind of messed up with that one now. I won't bother with the lumber one. I've got to find some flawless amethyst. Well, as we progress through the game, you gradually get higher level stuff. Another thing about this game is beautifully balanced. You know, it will give you stuff. Generally, it gives you good stuff. It does some not quite so good, but generally it tends to give you good stuff as you progress through the game. And if it's not useful for you, it's useful for selling. So unlike Assassin's Creed, which just throws tons of stuff at you, which is, you know, probably 60% or 70% of it is completely useless. I mean, you could sell it. I don't want to do adoption. Let's try one of these. Malborn, that's a toughie. I might have to go up a couple of levels first. I don't think we can recruit her. We need. I can't remember what we needed for her now. I mean, I could kill that guy, I suppose. Yeah. Can't do this now. Oh, that's a real shame. So maybe if I restart it some other day, I'll be able to do that. So let's see, where should we go? I'll tell you what we could do. If we got Weathertop on here, because Weathertop is in this game from the Lord of the Rings. There's Ark Survival. I do believe it's somewhere in these parts here. Amon Sul, there it is. Let's just go to Fort Greymore and walk up to Amon Sul. Now you can have either version in the game. One where it's the one you saw in the film. There's also another version of it where it's as it was before it all started collapsing. They both use the same location, so you can't install them both, obviously. So I think I already went there just to have a look at it. So let's take you to see that. Now people in the fort might attack me. And let's go to our lovely third person and we'll adjust the camera. Beautiful feature. And we'll just see if we're heading the right way. They could. Oh, hang on. Is it that one or that one? No, it's that one. Right, okay. It's the one beyond. I keep forgetting the run button. I don't like the run toggle. It used to be you hold it, but now it's a toggle, and sometimes you hit something and it sort of stops the running. It did work quite well there, though, I must admit. But it would be nice to just have a map button as opposed to go into the menu and then do a map. Right, here we are, it's Amon Sul. So remember the Lord of the Rings? I mean, alright, it's not quite so high a hill as it was in the film, but obviously they had to put it somewhere. So they kind of stuck it here. Up you get, Frandalf. And there are some wolves coming. Right, smelly. There's a PC mod, hold to run, so maybe one for PS2. Oh, right, okay. I'll look that one up, Bugsy Cat. I would like that one. I saw wolves coming down there. Or is it wargs? He's kind of having trouble there. Oi! Where's he going? I think he's chasing something. Because they do actually, though, you know, they do chase wildlife. This guy's scaring me, I think. He's having trouble getting to me as well. Lydia, you're not allowed to use magic. Oh no, I think the thing actually sort of exploded a bit there. Although, I don't think it should do it on wolves, really, but... I'll have both of those. Yeah, I must admit, I prefer being in first. But let's go up to Amon Sul. It looks rather nice. Should have to have this on VR, although putting the mods on the VR version is a little bit tricky. because you've got to take your normal Skyrim Special Edition version. We'll try and find the way up now, and then you put the mods in, load them in, and then you've got to copy all the files that's in your Special Edition and paste them into the folder, the equivalent folder. I'm a job. There is a way up, and I've kind of lost it. I think it's here. And then you got to paste it into the similar folder on the VR thing. Oh, it's got a tricky bit of scenery there. Look at that. So whoever's done this mod, there's a little bit of dodgy scenery there. You need to put that right. But they've done some fantastic things, these modders, I'll tell you. They really know what they're doing, these modders, don't they? They're very clever. I don't think there's anything up here to sort of get in our way. I've got to find the way in. I did find a way in. I think I went in from the top and worked my way down. So I've got to find... I think it's up there. Ah, here we are. So here we are. So it's not a bad rendition. Obviously, you know, it's got to have the Skyrim thing, statues in, as opposed to... But, I mean, that's not a bad Amon Sul. It's got the fire there where Frodo and Sam and all the rest were. Not bad. So this is the Lord of the Rings version, the film. And if we carry on up, we can go a little bit higher. A lot higher, apparently. Wow, this is go right to the very top. Oh, there's also a top bit as well, with loads of chests. What's this? Wow. Well, there you go. I didn't know that was there. So they didn't put a load of chests at the top. So this could be a little camp. I won't take all the arrows. Looks like they've all got the same thing. Yeah. So, yeah, you could. I suppose you could make this a kind of player home. Oh, hello. Oh, there's a Palantir. Now, look at that, and it's rotating there. But yeah, if you don't know what this is, I mean, you know what it is, Ghost. But this is a Palantir. These were owned by the, you know, the Gondorians, the Men of Gondor, or whatever it is, and they had one in each area of Middle Earth, and they used these to see from afar, so they can keep an eye on their kingdom. And Sauron came along and he stole one of them, and then he sold more than one of them, I think, and he gave one to Saruman, so trapping Saruman to his will. And yeah, there's lots of stuff you're going to find out. It's a BYOB party. Bring your own bow. What's a BYOB? See, I could jump off of there. Have I got the special spell? Special spell. I have. Let's arm this up and see if we can jump off of there. Fine! It doesn't last for very long. I don't know, 30 seconds. But we can, as we... Bring your own bottle. Jeez. Right, let's have a... Should we do a quest or have a wander? What's over there? Rorik's dead. We, oh yeah, actually, have we done the main quest? Because we do want to... Oh yeah, we have. Yeah, because we're on the next part. We could do the next part. It is a little bit tricky. It is a little bit tricky, but we might be okay. I might have to save it a few times. So let's go wherever that is. So if I go to there and go to the journal and then show on the map, we've got to meet him in there, just where we came from. Fast travel. Anyway, I'm gonna nap. May your road lead to warm sands. Thank you, Proxy Cat. I'll see you again next time. What am I doing? What are you going to do? Cross him out of you? I don't know what I was going to do there. Yeah, sleep well, Brooksy Cat. Right then, we gotta go to... Oh, I got 2 markers. Hang on. I got 2 markers for some reason. Oh yeah, I got that one. So it looks like that one may not work for a minute. Right, we gotta meet him in the pub.
Hello, yes. I'm the Dean of History and scribe work when I can find some quiet time.
Thank you. I think we've done the winking skeever, why it's called the winking skeever.
Welcome.
Actually, I will get a biscuit.
I think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
Oh, you better see me eating biscuits. That's probably not...
You look like someone who can hold their liquor. How about a friendly contest to win a staff?
That's not a bad, Alright.
If you're looking for a challenge, you've come to the right place.
A drinking cogger, you don't stand a chance. Let's try this.
We'll see about that. This is a special brew. Very strong stuff.
No. I'll take a thoughts. Because we've already seen this with Susanna.
I'll start round 1. Down the hatch.
I don't think I'll do that.
Breton, really?
Right.
You're who she picked?
Rewind.
I hope she knows what she's doing.
Let's go.
Here's the deal. I can smuggle some equipment into the embassy for you. Don't plan on bringing anything else in with you. The Thalmor takes security very seriously. Give me what you can't live without, and I'll make sure to get it into the embassy. The rest is up to you.
Fair enough. Right, I'm ready. Here's what I need.
Okay, I'll get this inside the embassy for you. I've got to go. I'll find you at the party. Don't worry.
Hang on. I want that. Maybe that. That. Maybe that. That might be helpful. Armor. Want that one. That one, and well, actually, I'll go with that one. Oh yeah. I'm keeping my eye on it as well. Now the potions, I think I do get it back fairly part way through, so it's just the beginning part. I think we don't get the stuff, and then after that we're okay. Yeah, a couple of paralysis, a poison. We take some maybe cure potion stuff, maybe a couple of those. I don't think we'll need resist fire. I'll take one. We probably need that and that. Maybe that one. Let's see what else. Could do a weakness to fire. A couple of those. And maybe those. And maybe some of them. So that should be it, shouldn't it? That's mostly everything we need. Maybe a torch. I mean, we've got about 5, so... there you go. There you go, Malborn. You keep those nice and fresh for me. Right. Onward! Christian soldiers. The East Empire Company.
Your job is to get into the party without being fingered as a spy. I'll take care of the rest.
Okay, Malborn. Young elf. I like elves. Lydia! Now, because we have the Broomer one on, is that one from Broomer? I can't remember, but that might. This might be a Oh no, I don't think it. No, I think this is a normal Skyrim one.
Your job is to get into the party without being fingered as a spy. I'll take care of the rest.
You already said that. Yeah. I think the first time I did that, I thought it was things I didn't need. But it's only for the very first bit, Ghost. Once you get past that, then he gives you all the stuff back. So it's only just the early bit of the... And it's very interesting, because this is one of the quests where things are slightly different than normal. It's kind of a little bit unusual. Oblivion had lots of these kind of strange quests and things, so these are a bit more... They're still interesting. I mean, I'm not saying they're not interesting, because they are. There are a lot of really good quests in this, especially the guilds. But Oblivion did some crazy ones.
Have you given Malborn the gear you want to smuggle into the embassy? Have you given Malborn the gear you want to smuggle into the embassy?
Yes. Malborn's all set.
I have your invitation to the party. But the only way you're going to get past the guards is if they really believe you're an invited guest.
Right, okay. Close your legs.
Which means you need to look the part and not be armed to the teeth. Here, put this on. When you're ready, I'll keep the rest of your gear safe until you get back. You'll only have what Malborn smuggled in for you, plus whatever you can pick up inside.
Right. Yeah, I don't think that applies anymore, does it? I remember back in my day it was, you know, they just keep their legs closed when they sit down. But I think nowadays they couldn't give a monkeys, could they? It's kind of... the times have changed. Is it for the better, I ask myself? I don't know. We're going to equip that, because we have to do that, otherwise they won't let us in. So we have to wear that. She will remind us we got to wear that. Oh. Looking a bit sad there.
I guess that will have to do.
For some reason
you should pass for a real guest, at least until you open your mouth. Ready to board
Matthew,
the carriage
Matthew Sizemore? Or Sizemore? Matthew, let me write you down. Matthew. Oh.
I guess that will have to do. You should pass for a real guest, at least until you open your mouth. Ready to board the carriage to the embassy?
Yeah, alright. I'm trying to write down somebody's name. It's far more important than you. Delphine. Hello, Matthew, says Ghost. Alright.
You should pass for a real guest, at least until you open your mouth.
Okay, I've got to get on the back of the coach.
The carriage to the embassy?
Lydia, you stay there. And then teleport to my location. Did he say I travel there, or...? I forgot that. Hang on. I've forgotten. Jeez, what have I got to do? I think I had to get on the carriage. Meet Delphine at the stables. She said...
I guess that will have to do. You should pass for a real guest, at least until you
Well, I'm ready. Keep the rest of the things safe for me.
Ready to board the carriage to the embassy? Don't worry, it will all be waiting for you when you get back. Just make sure you get back out of there alive with the information we need.
Alexa, room light 50%. It's a little bit bright now. It's actually shining off my forehead. She's always a bit of a worry. Hello. What should she do? Throw me on the carriage or something? And of course we can rotate all these objects. It might, you know.
Ah, a fellow latecomer to Ellenman's little soiree.
Because we got wet and cold
arriving by carriage, no less.
We are going to get covered in snow, and it will progressively
My
get
lateness
worse.
is due more to getting lost on the way up this god's-forsaken mountain than to any desire to actually arrive
God,
late.
they do go on, don't they? Right, we got to enter the building.
Out on any of the drinking.
Now, first bit should go quite well. After that, it's all going to be a bit chaotic. Oh, here they are.
Welcome to the Thalmor Embassy. Your invitation, please.
I will.
Oh, hang on. Let me read that text. Wait a minute. Let me pause that a second. I said, let's pause that for a second. There's a lot gone in. Goodness, Matthew, you're piling a lot of stuff. Jeez. Trump 3030 2020. Hello Matthew, sup. I used to play this game. Yes, I think a lot of us did. If Trump and myself are still alive in 3030, I will vote for him. Well, I mean, I don't know who's best. You know, I don't know. I think he's a bit of a chump myself, Trump. I think he's a bit odd. It was an accident, I know, says Ghost. I just had to say it. Sizemore, the game is old but still good. If only we had a good player stream in this game. Oh, that thrust deep into my heart there, Ghost.
Your invitation, please.
Oh, you want the invitation, please, Miss Tall? Yeah, the Thalmor. God, we hate
Your
those guys.
invitation, please.
Here you go.
Thank you, ma'am. Go right in.
All right then.
I don't have a poison dagger.
Don't upset those guys. We might be fighting a few of these in a minute. I got a long hair sticking out of my eyebrow here. I've got to cut it. A bit tricky with glasses on, I tell you. Matthew. Ghost, you're so cruel sometimes.
Welcome. I don't believe we've met. I am Elenwen, the Thalmor Ambassador to Skyrim. And you are?
I am Frandalf the Fair. You're Elenwen? I've heard so much about... Quite a party. It's my first time, you know. Where can I get a drink?
Don't worry. My parties are always well
I don't want to suck up
with
to
the
her.
finest food and drink available in this country. But first, you were introducing yourself.
It was high.
Please, tell me more about yourself. What brings you to this...
Well, it's a long story.
What is it, Malborn?
It's just that...
And I'm not going to tell you, because I don't like you.
Do I have your permission to uncork the Arenthia Red?
Of course. I've told you before not to bother me with such trifles.
See what I mean? That's...
Yes, Madam Ambassador.
My apologies. We'll have to get better acquainted later.
No, I meant...
enjoy yourself.
Oh, yeah. Yep. We will be fighting them, yeah. Malborn. Everything's set.
What can I get for you? You made it in. Good. As soon as you distract the guards, I'll open this door and we can get you on your way. Let's hope we both live through this day.
Yeah, let's hope. I'd like a drink
Here
first.
you go, man. Finest Colovian brandy. Is there anything else I can get for you?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Of course. Let me see if we have another bottle of that.
Hello, Noah Bomb.
I'll be waiting by the door for everyone to be distracted.
See, Ghost, this game is so popular, everybody's coming in today. What's that there? There's a flower there, I love that. we've got to play the role. Right, we got to create a distraction. Now, I was kind of a little bit clueless the first time I did that. Hello? Hang on, what's it saying there?
What can I get for you, ma'am?
Oh, I'm ready.
Of course. Let me see if we have another bottle of that. I'll be waiting by the door for everyone to be
Oh. Right, I've got to create a distraction. I don't know. Let's talk to somebody. Hello.
I came here hoping to learn that more Imperial reinforcements were on their way to Skyrim.
Sorry, I can barely
so
make
far,
it to your vids.
I've been disappointed.
That's all right. How are you enjoying the part? Can the Thalmor be trusted?
For now, perhaps. But I've heard disturbing rumors that they're marshalling their strength. I suspect the treaty that ended the war was just a tactic to buy time so the Thalmor can rebuild their
You have
armies.
hit the nail on the button.
I hope I'm wrong. I'm not sure the Empire can afford another war.
They made the Empire sign the Concordat thingy to try and end the war. And yes.
I'm so glad you could attend today.
I find these parties such a dreadful bore.
Oh, you.
I came here hoping to learn that more Imperial reinforcements were on.
What about you? Can you help me?
Just between
create
us.
a distraction.
I've got more important things to do than attend these meaningless parties.
You don't look very happy.
Is it that obvious? I should take pains to seem more happy. I wouldn't want to upset our host. But the truth of it is, I have a mountain of paperwork back in Windhelm, and it's not getting any smaller. I just hope this party doesn't drag on all night.
Gosh, I have to wipe the sweat off my brow. Look, that's...
Goodbye, then.
Right, we've got to find somebody to
There's
distract...
someone I'd like you to meet.
Jarl Sitgar.
These Thalmor know how to
You're here
treat
as
a
well? I need your help with something.
Well, let's hear it.
I need you to cause a scene. Get everyone's attention for a few minutes. I'll pay you back.
I trust you don't presume on our friendship. I'm a Jarl after all.
Don't worry about
I wouldn't
me.
want to appear foolish in front of these people.
You promise you won't be the one to look foolish? I promise. I've tried persuading him.
Sorry. I really can't risk it. I'm sure you can find someone else with a little less dignity.
Now, if I've had a potion of persuasiveness, so he's not going to help.
It's
what about you?
Elenwen always throws quite a party. I never miss one if I can help it.
Yeah.
Very well then.
We got to fight.
There's a
what about this
likely
guy?
looking
What does a
filly.
fellow need to do to get a drink around here?
You there, serving girl.
Oh, pardon me,
what's
friend.
your name,
I didn't
dear?
see you standing there.
Oh,
Allow me to introduce myself. Rosalind, imports and exports by trade.
Yeah, that's right, goes.
By avocation.
Yeah.
I like what I see, my dear.
Here, I bought you a drink.
Ah, the one generous soul
Why am I doing
amongst
that?
a gathering of pinch pennies and lick spittles.
It's hard to say when you're drunk.
Anything I can ever do for you, do not hesitate to call upon
Well, it
me.
just so happens.
Go far.
Actually, there is something you could do for me.
Wonderful. I can begin to repay your generosity immediately. Say on, friend.
I need you to cause a scene. Get everyone's attention for a few minutes.
Is that all? My
Is
friend,
that all?
you've come to the right person. You could say that causing a scene is somewhat of a specialty of mine. Stand back and behold
I
my
will.
handiwork. Attention, everyone! Could I
Hang on, just pause a second. Somebody on the stream, I got a comment from somebody saying, "Were you drunk?" And I can't remember which stream it was, but I don't know the last stream or the one before. Maybe the Kingdom one, I'm not sure. And I said, "No, I wasn't drunk. I just like a bit of fun." And he went, "You sure you're drunk?" So to that person, no, I was not drunk.
Attention, please. I have an announcement to make.
Yes, mate.
I propose a toast to Elenwen, our mistress. I speak figuratively, of course.
So he's going to create a
Nothing
distraction,
could be more
right?
unlikely
While
than
he's
that
created that
someone would
distraction.
actually want her in their
Let's go.
Okay.
Before anyone notices us.
Quick. Quick. Lydia? Where's Lydia? Is Lydia here? Right. Create a optional. Retrieve your gear. Right, now. This is where we get our gear back. So you see what I
So
mean?
far,
When you
so
gotta
good.
do the first bit,
Let's hope nobody saw us slip out.
our
We need
gear
to pass
seems
through
to
the
be
kitchen.
around here
Your
somewhere.
gear is hidden in the larder. Just stay close and let me do any
How
talking.
do I get
Got
into
it?
the larder?
Follow me.
Oh, he's gonna open my door, I think. Could do with a torch. Go on then. Go through said door.
Who comes, Malborn? You know I don't like strange smells in my kitchen.
A guest feeling ill. Leave the poor wretch be.
A guest? In the
Hey,
kitchen?
kitty.
You know this is against the rules.
Rules, is it, Savani? I
hang
didn't
on.
realize that
Where's the
eating
door?
moon sugar was permitted.
Where's that door I saw? I saw
Perhaps
a door
should ask
somewhere.
the ambassador.
Get out of here. I saw
In there.
nothing.
He opened it. Oh, he opened the door. Out the way, Malborn.
Your gear is...
Get your torch out. Hang on. Oh, I didn't bring a torch with me.
Chest. I'll lock the door behind
Doesn't matter,
you.
because we're now going to get it all back. So now we get all our stuff back. So we take all.
this up. Come on.
See,
If
so
someone
we didn't have
misses
to
me at
wait
the
too
party-
long. Right, now we're going to put all the stuff on. Although, should we? Yeah, I suppose we better. So, yeah, so we've got our main bits of stuff. We have the mask of Flavius Flyall. We have Dawnbreaker. I think I'll just go with the flames for a minute. We've got the potions, so we've got a few potions here. So let's see. We've got Dawnbreaker, so let's put something on that. So let's put I won't put the paralysis potions on yet, but I'll put, say, one of those on. Alright, but we'll queue them up. Health. Oh, I've got health ones. Oh, I haven't got any health. Oh, I have got a couple of healing ones. That's all the ones
Both
I've
dead.
got. Ready? Now. Now what have I got to do? Wrong one. Right, what have I got to do now? Search for information about the dragons returning. And it's all about the dragons.
Hurry it up. Gotta get back before I'm missed.
You see a disaster in my future. It can be a bit tough, this one. But I'll tell you what, a bit of garlic bread.
I need to lock the door behind you, or the patrols might notice
some
something's
frost
wrong.
Miriam. We'll go down a treat right now before we start. I'll tell you what, this will be perfect.
Come on.
For refilling our health. These cheese wheels, they are remarkably sustaining. This is why a lot of people go for cheese wheels. It's because they give you like 10 or so health.
I need to lock the door behind you, or the patrols might notice something's wrong.
Where is he? Hang on, where is he? Okay, what?
Hurry it up. I've got to get back before I'm missed.
What have I got to do? Okay, I got to... Hang on, I'm stuck. Hang on, what am I supposed to do? I've got to search for information.
I need to lock the door behind you, or the patrols might notice something's wrong.
Okay, so what door have I got to go through then? You vast idiot.
Come on. If someone misses me at the party, we're both dead.
Well, what have we got to do, for goodness sake?
Let me do the talking.
Oh, there. Right, okay. Got it now.
Did you see those robes?
You're on your own
this
now.
morning? Who are they with? What was that? More
Oh,
of the
no.
emissaries
Right, well,
treating
we're off to a flyer.
What was that?
I may have activated them there. So this is where the fun starts. This is where we could get into trouble.
No more! Learn your place.
Damn Thalmor. Somebody's in my way. Yeah, several times I've tried doing this peacefully, and it never seems to work. Why I'm in sneak mode, I'm going to get rid of the mage, first of all. Don't go into third person. We got to go to this guy, because they're the worst. I'll put it this way, I've tried lots of times to do this sneakily, and it never seems to work. So I've kind of given up on the old trying to do this. It does not do the... But the beauty of this is you get a ton of these things to sell. Because we're not carrying much stuff. Although I shouldn't maybe get them all, but the Thalmor robes are 400. So you do get some nice Thalmor gear. So yeah, I've tried doing it so many times. I'll take that one, that's the only one. Actually, that's a good one. Look, weight of 1, but value was 60. That's very good. I tend to go for things like that, which are low weight, high cost. Yeah. Well, the trouble is, it's not like I got anything that's gonna... The thing is that my sneak level is not very high. And, you know, normally, you know, you'd have got your sneak level up by now. But, you know, oh, I've only got one torch, that's kind of... But, so we got to look for this thing. So we're going to run into the Thalmor over and over again. And, yeah, sneaking is, you know... Oh. Right, hang on, let's look at the map. So we may have... Oh, we've got to go over here. So it looks like over there. So we've got to get past these guys. Yeah, but look, see what I mean? The sneaking is like almost impossible, isn't it? Wish Lydia was here. Where's Lydia anyway? What happened to Lydia? That's what I want to know. Don't think about it, mate. Don't think about it. Don't think about it. We'll have that. I'm gonna take that. Oh, fuck! Oh, I thought that was Lydia then. Was I wrong? Now, the reason why he can block me there is because I got no stamina left on me. And he is blocking as well. Oh, whoa! Yeah, I think we need to... we're going to run out of potions rapidly here. Right, we'll do a damage health thing. I'll try the ingredients. If I have to find possible dangerous info, I will be sneaking. Well, I tried sneaking then. I sort of saw I sneaked. I immediately saw me. Now, whether it's because just as I did sneak, he saw me, but I've tried this multiple times, Ghost, and I've never been able to sneak to it without anybody seeing me yet. It's very, very difficult. Unless you wait till later in the game when you're very high level. I'm gonna go to restoration a minute and try and heal with both of them before I run out of what do I call it? Oh, hang on, my other hand is not working. Thank you, Ghost. My other hand is not working for some reason. Oh, now it is.
I'll see you burn.
Yeah, see, we got a new improved skill now. Right. Stop hitting me, you fiend! For some reason, my weapons aren't coming up. Jeez, fun, isn't it? The other one. Get off me, you Thalmor, you! I don't care if you have got armor on, I'll melt it to your skin. I'm still sneaking. Trying me best. I could try and hide around the back of here. Maybe they won't see me. See, if we wait here, maybe if they don't come round. Oh. Don't do that. That's short. See, wait long enough. They'll all go asleep. Probably Lydia's fighting them. I haven't seen Lydia. I'm not sure if she's allowed to come, but there are some missions where you're not allowed to have your follower. They take a long time to stop, don't they? I actually, one time, I came here without getting the mission and slaughtered all the guards outside. But I was a bit higher level then, just for sheer amusement, and that was quite fun. I thought a clear way before I do the mission. Oh, we're down to 1 now, so it might actually be back into sneak. At least I put my sneak level up, of course. Right, looks like we're going into another building. Right now we're in sneak mode. Let's go nice and slow. It's down there somewhere. I do believe that does this armor give me stealth ability? Where it is muffled and moves silently. Backstab does double damage, and that increases, so it doesn't. So have we got anything that increases our get down to it, our sneaking? We haven't, didn't think of that. Ow! Who did that? You could hide in the tree, it still won't stop me killing you. I don't know why. Sometimes, in my haste, I accidentally press that. I will take that armor and all. It's a nice bunch of elven armor to sell afterwards. Right. Snowbirds like them. Right, let's go in there. Coming up to 3 hours. I think we'll probably stop on the 3 hours. We might just get through it by then.
I need that money. I earned it. I have my own expenses, you know.
Silence. Do not presume, Giza. You are most useful, but do not presume. We have other informants who are less offensive.
But no one else has brought you such valuable information, have they? Etienne, he's talked, hasn't he? He knows where that old man is you're looking for. He told me himself.
You'll get the rest of your money when we confirm his story.
Managed to do that okay. Dragon... Right, let's read this, because this is important. Dear Emissary Elenwen. We anticipate a breakthrough in our efforts to uncover the party or power behind the dragon resurrection phenomenon. An informant has identified a possible lead whom we have brought back to the embassy for a full interrogation. The subject is obstinate, but by all indications is holding back the information we seek. I have authorized immediate manual uncoiling. What? I do not expect more will be. I do not expect more will be necessary unless you feel time presses. I know you prefer to be present for the final questioning. I will inform you immediately when the subject is fully receptive. 2 days should tell the tale. In the meantime, if you wish to audit our technique, your expertise is welcome. As always, I have placed the prisoner in the cell closest to the office stairs for your convenience. Rulindal III, Emissary, I take that is. Right, so we're going to take that. We're going to take the key. This will give us some information on what the Thalmor think of Delphine. I'll read a little bit of this, but it will go on, but just give you a little taste. But status, active capture or kill, high priority, emissary level approval. Description, female, Breton, mid-50s. Background, Delphine is a high priority target during the First War for both operational and political reasons. She was directly involved in several of the most damaging operations carried out by the Blades within the Dominion. She has been identified and slated for the initial purge, but by bad luck was recalled to Cyrodiil just before the outbreak of hostilities. And then during the war she attempted, so they have a whole dossier on here. I could read it all actually. It's not too bad. During the war she evaded 3 attempts on her life, in one case killing an entire assassination team. Well done. Since then we have only indirect evidence of her movements, as she has proven extremely alert to our surveillance. She should be considered very dangerous, and no move against her should be made without overwhelming force and the most careful preparation. Operational notes. She is believed to be still working actively against us within Skyrim, although we have no location on her. Assumed to be working alone, as no other Blades are known to be active in Skyrim, and she has in the past avoided contact with other fugitive Blades for her own security. One of the reasons she has so far evaded elimination. Her continued existence is an affront to all of us. Any information on her whereabouts or activities should be immediately forwarded to the third emissary. Okay, so, and also about Alfred Stormcroak. Okay, so we'll take that.
So he has talked. I knew it.
Everyone talks.
So now that we've done that, what have we got to do now? We still got to, well, we've read the book.
In the end.
Oh, hang on, maybe the other book we've got to just have a quick open. So maybe we just got to open this book. Vanessa Holzer, how are you? We're getting a lot in today. It's nice. Vanessa, what's that? Holzer. I hope I said that right. Welcome, Vanessa. How are you? I hope you're fine. Yes, the old guy's here. The sun's shining off his forehead. The hair is not working today.
Now, I have work to do. Leave me to it if ever you want to see.
We've got to try around there as well.
Can I could help you. He talked to me. He trusts me.
We're still sneaking.
You'd like to come downstairs with me, is that it, Gissa? Shall we loose his bonds and put you in a cell together? You can ask him anything you like and see how he answers.
No, I'll wait outside.
That would probably be best. Now,
there's stairs. Hang on. You can see sometimes where the stairs are. If I zoom in, there might be some. Yeah, there's some stairs there. So hang on. We might be able to.
The truth. I can
go to the stairs.
Huh?
Uh-oh, I think we've been identified. I've moved a bit too fast there. Stop moving! Oh, this is the guy! Watch your health! That's why I left a potion or two, because I thought I might need it later on. Damage health, yes we do want to damage his health. Oh, I could have done a paralysis one. Now that kind of stamina I could do with that. Resist fire? Is he throwing fire or am I think he's, well we'll do that one. Let's just take it. For pure fun. Target is weaker to fire damage. That's not a bad idea, it's already done. Right, food! We haven't got any food. Oh, elves' ears, we're in trouble. You're fine. Well done, Vanessa. I'm glad you're fine. We're having a barrel of fun here. Let's go to magic, and we better quickly do some healing before we fall apart.
Time for your cue.
Don't you hit me while I'm healing myself. That's very, very uncivil of you, madame. Let's go back to the flames. Yeah, I should have done a shortcut, but I'm afraid to get out of this in case he hits me again.
Learn your
Get a dose of both. Get a dose of both, mate.
Must have scared him off.
Speak quickly.
Oh no. I should have saved on the way to sneaking, because now I've got to go back. Oh, please don't take me back too far.
But I need that money. I earned it. I have my own expenses, you know.
Silence! Do not presume, Gisser. You are most useful, but do not.
Sorry, lads. I'm sorry I messed that up. Well, at least I don't need to read the book again.
But no one else has brought you such valuable information, have they? Etienne, he's talking. Come on!
Oh no. Didn't even get that far this time. Get out! Get off! Stop going into third person! Get off! Oh, what's going on? Get off! Get off! Oh, go away! Stop it! It's your favourite game? Yeah, it's my favourite game as well. I don't know anybody who's not played this game and not thoroughly enjoyed themselves. Yeah, can I heal myself quicker? Why did I go into that? Quicker than they can kill me? That is the question. It's going to be tough. If I can hide around a corner, I would. If I could keep away long enough. Right. Man, this is tough going, isn't it? I'm going to smack you so hard. Right, I'll tell you what, we're going to go for the paralysis one. I won't go for the deadly one, because that would be deadly. We'll go for this one that knocks him out for just a short amount of time, because that would be enough to finish him off. There, take that, you naughty person. And then we're going to quick save. Right. Yeah, it's a wonderful game. It's got... Well, it's just I can't speak about this game enough. It's just got so many good things in it. Oh, look at all these things. Absorb 16 points of health per second. Oh, this is some of this. Apparently, I already know strangulation. Need to exit this quest and increase your sneak abilities. Yeah. If I had had a potion, God, he's got a lot of poison stuff on him. Plus, he's got a destruction spell, Thalmor robe. We should sell that. I would even entertain. Oh, I will have the elven blade. I would like an elven. I quite like elven blades. Well, I don't know why I keep going to the third person. I'm obviously panicking somehow. Lingering stamina. I mean, I don't use those. I must admit, I don't really use those. Got some food, some poison. I don't always use those things. That is not a very nice dress. What do you think, Vanessa? Do you think that's a good enough dress? I think that's a bit plain. You know, we've got to try and play the role. I am playing as a lady. So we've got to try and look nice. Deadly paralysis poison? We will... Oh, no. Yeah, I meant to do that. That's right. Get it right, Ray. Right, we're going to take that. Take that. That would do. Right. What was I doing? Oh, we've got to get the stuff out of the chest. Right. Remind me to quick save it afterwards. Right. Read that. Yeah, I read that. Take that. Take that. We're going to very quick look at this. Look at that. We're going to take that and we're going to have a look at that and take that. I don't know. I mean, I'm doing it just in case. Right. Next. Down there. Okay. So actually I went the wrong way. If I'd have gone down this way. Save it, Ray. Good lad. Good lad. Now, we're not far off from doing it now. Expert level. This is going to be a toughie. Not if you had the key. It's not a problem then. Well, I keep looking up there when the camera's down there. Man, I wish I could like put it, I don't know, like here. It'd be nice. Right, now they're holding somebody for interrogation. I do believe. Let's have a little look. That's the wrong one. I've still got to find information about the, what's it? Someone's been hurt down there. How do I get down there? Looks tricky. Let's try and sneak. Let's try and sneak. We're supposed to be sneaking, Ray. Mind you, have a shining sword. That might not be helping. Our sneak increased. If you open it up and then you close it back down. In fact, sometimes when you close it down and it opens up, that is when you get the increase. So you can sort of force the. I saw a guy who, at the very start of the game, continually got recognised, then went behind and sneaked and wait for it to close, then went behind and he continuously upgraded his sneak about 5 times. I tried doing it but failed miserably.
Never should have come here.
Can't really get past this. Get off! Oh, that felt nice. Do you have this? No, I don't have that one. I hope that's no spoiler. I know about the sword. Yeah, I do know about the sword. I'll take that one because that's worth a bit. And I always like taking something that's worth a bit. Yeah, I know what that one is. That's a good one. Yeah, it's very good against mages. If you don't know about that one, Ghost, it's a shield which looks tremendous, and it actually is like an inverted shield. It kind of, as a spell comes in, it you know, pushes it back onto the spell giver, and yeah, it's really good. Right, we have a dossier to read here on Esbern. Completed. Search for information about the dragons returning. Now, Esbern, let's have a read of this. I don't think these are too long, and this gets us into the whole story, the main story. Status: fugitive capture only. Highest priority. Emissary level approval. Description: male, Nord, late 70s. Background: Esbern was one of the Blade lore masters prior to the First War against the Empire. He was not a field agent, but is now believed to have been behind some of the most damaging operations carried out by the Blades during the pre-war years, including the Falanesti incident and the breach of the Blue River prison. His file has remained dormant for many years, an inexcusable error on the part of my predecessor, who has been recalled to Eleanor for punishment and re-education. Yeah, I know what that is. That means, you know, that's what that re-education means in there in a book. In the erroneous belief that he was unlikely to pose a threat due to his advanced age and lack of field experience. A salutary reminder to all our operational levels that no Blades agent should be considered low priority for any reason. All are to be found and justice exacted upon them. Operation notes. As we are still in the dark as to the cause and meaning of the return of the dragons, I have made capturing Esborn our top priority, as he is known to be one of the experts in the dragon lore of the Blades. Regrettably, we have yet to match their expertise on the subject of dragons. That's because you're useless, which was derived from their Akaviri origins and is still, man, how long does this go on? Okay, far superior to our own, which remains largely theoretical. See, you got to do the groundwork. You haven't done it. The archives of Cloud Ruler Temple, which was in Oblivion, by the way, which is believed to have been the primary repository of the old Blades lore, were largely destroyed during the siege, and although great effort was made to reconstruct what was lost, it now appears that most of the records related to the dragons were either removed or destroyed prior to our attack. Thus, Esborn remains our best opportunity to learn how and why the dragons have returned. It cannot be ruled out that the Blades themselves are somehow connected to dragons' return. We have recently obtained solid information that Esborn is still alive and hiding somewhere in Riften. Interrogation of a possible eyewitness is ongoing. We must proceed carefully to avoid Esborn becoming alerted to his danger. If he is indeed in Riften, he must not be given an opportunity to flee. So, right, we have the information. And somebody almost saw us. Right, now what have we got to do? Because, you know, I can't remember everything. Oh, we got to escape. Right. Now, of course, we can have a look around. There's a few rolls of paper.
Spy. You're trapped in here, and we have your accomplice. Surrender immediately, or you both die.
Never mind.
Silence.
I'm dead up.
Save.
Move slowly.
Yeah, they're trying to kill that prisoner. Let's try and stop that, shall we? Right.
He's got to be here somewhere.
Yeah, I think we can. I can't remember if this escapes us. Because have I got an optional thing to save the prisoner? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Optional, retrieve your gear. It looks like we just got to escape, so, but I think there was a guy in the cell or something like that. It requires a key to open.
Over here.
Whoopsie daisy! Get off! Foul fiend!
That's all you got? You win. I submit.
It's me or you!
Isn't over.
I thought, yeah, when I hit this guy, I suddenly realised it looks like Malborn. I thought I better stop, but I don't think he's. You can kill him anyway. I think he's unkillable because he's obviously a man who has a quest for us. So you could injure him, but you can't. I think I'm getting tons of keys here and tons of trapdoor keys, but these are like backups. Right, Malborn, we got to get you out of here. We have the key now. He's not feeling very well. Right, we're going to get out. We did it successfully. We sneaked our way through that and not a single person saw us. I will get the hanging moss. You don't get very much hanging moss. There's a plate there, which I would toss over there. And we're going to pop out here. Man, it's dark. Or woman, it's dark. Hang on. Am I out? Is this a loading screen or are we actually in the dark here? It's a brick wall. Maybe a brick wall might not be the way to go. Hang on. That goes back in. Oh, hang on. So I presume we're going this way. That's where we came down, obviously. Excuse me, Malborn. Excuse me. Don't let me use force. Whoops. It's a little cat. Oh, now what? Oh, not a troll. Don't you kill him. Oh, we could end horribly here. Not a single person alive. Well, you know, I don't like them anyway. What am I doing here? Hang on. I'm trying to... Oh, I'm gonna die. The troll got us. Unfortunately, I have to go, but I hope you have a good stream. Thank you, Vanessa. Thank you for coming in. And, yeah, wherever you gotta go, have fun. Have fun. Right, let's see. Deadly paralysis mod might come in handy here. 50, yeah, I think a deadly paralysis. And then I might be able to heal. Oh goodness, I thought for a bit I didn't have any. I'll restore my stamina, I'll increase that. And I might have to very quickly get some healing before I die. Let's get a bit of distance here. Jump off of here. Right, done it. And then we'll hit the guy with the sword. Rendering him totally inadequate. Inadequate. Did you say inadequate then? I did say inadequate for some reason. Now trolls are susceptible to the burning method, of course. So we'll try and do a bit of this. And then we'll knock him to the ground and then we'll burn him, slice him, you name it, we'll do it before he wakes up. We've got 15 seconds to kill this guy. There we go. You come out of all that. He killed Malborn. Well, that's kind of sad. I would have liked to have got Malborn out. I like elves. What's that there? A purse? One of these unusual thingies. That looks like a spell book. It is. We almost missed that one. What about you, mate? Oh yeah, I've already done you. So we almost missed a spell book there, which would have been catastrophe. Yeah, always look around your surroundings, because you can miss all these kind of things. Hang on. Can't find my way out now. Hang on. I forgot. Where is the way out? Is it that way? I'm kind of confused. Right, this is where clairvoyance comes in. Have we got clairvoyance? I'm sure we have, because we always get this one. This is where the clairvoyance comes in. It's only occasionally it doesn't work, like if you're on a weird sort of angle. There we go. It's a wonderful thing, clairvoyance. Oh look, it's a lovely horse. Horses in Skyrim are not very fast. I have put a mod on, although I don't think it's on this one, but there is a mod that where you can sort of teach a horse and you can actually use him as a pack animal, and normally you can't do that. So, right, we got to talk to Delphine now. Recover. I think we got to. Oh, that's a point. Did I recover my equipment? I did, didn't I? Look at your inventory. I did get my... Oh, I did not. You're telling me I didn't get my equipment back after all that? What kind of insane... Although I think I've left it... Yeah, I think it's left back at the old ranch. And we get it back from here, don't we? Because we left it all behind, didn't we? Where are we? Although we... Hang on. Did we get our equipment? I did. Did we? I kind of feel like I'm empty of stuff. Oh no, we have got all the stuff, I think. Have we got all our stuff? Got the party clothes. I think we have got all our stuff, yes. Because I didn't bring any ingredients or any of this stuff, did I? And I did bring the... I don't know. What the hell? Right, we gotta go to... Where? Get there in a minute. Talk to Delphine, which is way back here at Riverwood. Right, we're going to go back here, and I think that will do, he said, stretching violently. 3 hours of Skyrim fun, madness at the beginning, but eventually did the job. Meridia was happy, she blessed us, and we will fight draugrs and all kinds of things. In fact, I wonder if I could have... we're back in Riverwood. Do you remember this at the beginning of the game? Lydia? I could have done with you just now. Look at those lips. Where'd you get those lips done? Did you like pay a couple of £1,000 for that? Because that's jolly good. We're just going to come here. I'm going to...
Oh. What happened?
Yeah, see, look, the bodies are still there from the other day. Do you remember that? They stay there for quite some time. You'd have thought they'd have picked them up and threw them in the cart by now. But, you know,
thank you so
Skyrim's
much
amazing, but it can't do that.
The Riverwood trader is back to the way it used to be.
It was a very tough start, yeah. In fact, I could go back up to... But it actually is... I find Adept to be a bit of a struggle. Oh, we were on Adept. So we were back on our normal level. That is the normal level, but there are 2 levels below it. And there are 3 levels above it. Legendary is very, very hard. I did try either Master or... I think it was either Expert or Master once. God, that is hard. I mean, the beginning of the game... You know, it's quite easy to do anyway. I'm going to stop here because then I know that I've got to go in through the door. Because I quite like the main quest in this game. Yeah, apparently some people don't think it's, you know, tremendous. But I think it's not a bad job, actually. Because, you know, Oblivion 1 was good. But I do quite like this. I'm going to change this to... Oh, actually, where is the... maybe we didn't get all our stuff. We could go back there, of course, and get... They're all dead. So maybe I'll do that in a minute. I'll go back until I can find me ropes, and we'll sell all this stuff. So we'll sell all that. Remind me to sell me stuff at the start of the next one. So we'll probably next week... Not sure what I'll do next week. Tuesday we'll go to Tsushima, obviously. Might do that again on Thursday. Or might do this. I'll see. I'll see how it goes on Tuesday. Because if that goes bad, I don't think I'll be doing one Thursday. So we could do a bit more of this. Also, Cyberpunk has been delayed till December ago. So guests can be fun and give decent loot and experience. Yes. Quests. Yes. Yeah, this is why I like RPGs. There's a very good feel about them. They're very natural and they feel natural. You know, you do a multiplayer thing or whatever, or you do Ark. It's interesting in the old leveling up and all that, but this means more because you're getting quests. Some of them are really gigantic quests. There's story there. It's just so much more to RPGs than something like a survival game or a multiplayer game where it's literally go here, shoot that, go here, shoot that, go here, shoot that. I know there is elements of that in all games where, you know, there's always some, but these tell nice stories at the same time. So, and there is a place quite near here actually which does tell a story, if I can remember where it is, which has a shrine with a load of dead bodies, and then there's a mage, I think you meet there and you sort of kill them, and what you found, they're a Thalmor. I think they're a Thalmor, and they have executed all these people because the Thalmor do not believe in you know, Talos, which is the god, I think, for Skyrim. They do not like them worshipping, so she viciously drew them to that place, and then she sliced them, all of them, to death because they worship Talos. So we executed her. So we could do that quest at some point. I think it's near this area. All right. So let's. I'll tell you what. Let's have a nice. Let's try and turn the other way. So we'll face. Let's have a nice little view of Our Lady, but we'll change her outfit. Because she's looking a little bit sad there. Let's just put a nice elven one on. and maybe some gauntlets and a nice helmet. See? I quite like elven stuff. See, and then we can pull back the camera and we can see in all the beauty. See, that's rather nice, isn't it? Let's put a nice pair of boots on, just to finish it off. Let's see, party shoes. Oh, they look a bit sad, don't they? Look at that. Even the textures are low. Let's see. We haven't even got a decent pair of boots. Oh, we have. We have got elven boots. So there we go. Nice elven, all kind of Lord of the Rings-ish, isn't it? Look at that. Nice way to finish. And there he is over there. There's the drunk over there. That's the drunk, by the way. Over there. He's the guy that we gave a drink and he's like, oh, you know, like that. So, I'll see you all next time. We'll leave a nice close-up of our lovely Frandalf the Fair. Not looking very wizardry at the moment, but we'll get back on the wizardy trail afterward. Thank you all for coming in. Let me read out the names. You had a few come in today. See, a popular game, you see. Very popular game. Ghost57 came in first, of course, as always, and Harry, of course, came in. We had Brooksy Cat, we had Matthew Sizemore, we had Noah Bomb, and we had the lovely Vanessa Holzer at the end. So thank you all for coming in today. Bless you all, and hope to see you again. We'll be back on Saturday with Shadow of War. By the way, Ghost, on PlayStation Plus, no, sorry, on Xbox, let me say this, I'll start again. On PlayStation Plus, which is the subscription where you get free games every month, the 2 free games for November, which will be November the 1st, is Shadow of War. So if any of you out there have been watching my Shadow of War ships, you're thinking that don't look a bad game, if you're on PlayStation Plus, and if you're not, do the 1 month trial and you can have that absolutely for free. And I don't know whether it includes the DLC, but it might even include the DLC. But if not, if you get the base game, there's a huge amount in that, and you can play for hundreds of hours in that one. So it's absolutely free on November the 1st for PlayStation. Okay, so look out for that one. Bye everybody, I'll see you all next time. And guess what? I'll see you later. Bye everyone. And I probably won't have the camera on next time. I thought I did this just for a change. And I will get my Elgato. I'm going to leave it for about 5 to 6 days because this is good information actually about COVID-19. If you buy something from a shop or whatever and somebody has touched that particular item, who has, who's got, maybe coughed on their hand or sneezed when they got the and they've touched that food, and you take it home, it takes 3 days on something plastic before the virus is completely gone. It takes 5 to 7 days on cardboard. So I'm going to leave that for probably 5 or 6 days so that I don't touch it. Now it's been inside a big box, so I've taken it out of the big box with gloves, placed it down, took it all out. But I'm going to leave it there for a few days just to be on the safe side, because if it's come from the Amazon warehouse, they may be wearing gloves. Shadow War is not worth me getting a console. Oh no, I didn't mean for you, Ghost. But if you're on a PS4, that's free next month. So snap that up if you haven't got it. But yeah, it's not on PC free as well. But it's probably really cheap on. As far as I know, it's fairly cheap now. Shadow War. And Shadow of Mordor, both quite cheap on PC as well. They're not full price. They're about half price at the minimum. The maximum. Probably might even be less than that. I got mine exceedingly cheap. In fact, I picked up. Sorry, I'm waffling on, but I picked up a game yesterday. I've got I've got the original Tomb Raider, which you saw. But I've got the definitive one because I got that dirt cheap. I've got the third one, which is the Shadow of the Tomb Raider. But the Rise of the Tomb Raider, I thought I had on console, but apparently I've only got that on PC. And I got that very cheap on PC, by the way. Probably about £12. But it was on. I noticed on sale yesterday for only £6, including all the DLC. It was like the anniversary edition containing all the DLC, all the outfits, everything. So I snapped it up for £6 because I prefer to play it on my console. Because my PC half the time plays up. So, yeah, I got that dirt cheap. So I'll see you next time, and I shall see you later. Bye everyone, and thanks for watching. Bye. Bye everyone. See you next time. And we'll remove the camera in a minute. Bye.